back in January, I went to preach in Raleigh, North Carolina. I went to preach for Pastor Austin Humphreys and his wife Jaleesa. He grew up in this church. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And it's crazy because I stayed with them for the weekend, and they got this big black dog. It's some type of Labrador of some sort. And the dog's name is Bane. Now, it's crazy. I hadn't been around dogs really like that since I was a little boy. So, like, when we were growing up, same thing. Like, the dogs kind of ate what we ate. So, when I get to the house, and see, Bane, he knew I was a rookie. He took advantage of my ignorance. So whenever we sat down at the table, he would come right next to my leg and start wagging his tail. And so when I felt his tail beating on my leg, I would just take some of whatever we was eating, put it down on a napkin and let him eat some of it too. And so after a while I did that, and they saw me doing it. They were like, no, he's not supposed to eat human food. He's a dog. And I'm tripping because I'm like, all our dogs ate was human food, right? So because I'm now trying to obey the rules of the house, whenever we sat down at the table, Bane would come and he would start wagging his tail next to my leg. But because I want to obey the master of the house, I don't give him no food. So then he comes around to the other side, rubs up against my other leg, and starts wagging his tail. But because I'm trying to obey the rules of the house, I don't give him no food. But because I'm taking too long to feed him bread from the master's table, let me tell you what Bane does. This is the table. He takes his head and puts it on the table. And he just starts wagging his tail. Now I need you to know he doesn't bark. He doesn't growl. He doesn't howl. He just keeps his head on the table to let me know that I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to stay right here. And I'm going to be in this position. I'm going to keep anticipating until some food falls from the master's table. Do I have any saints? You hadn't got it yet, but you saying to God, I'm putting my head on the table of faith. I ain't gonna bark, I ain't gonna growl, I'm just gonna wait. I want you to know, Lord, that I'm not going nowhere. I'm like Jacob. I'm gonna remain, and I'm not gonna let you go until you bless me. Somebody put your head on the table today. Are you hearing the word today? Remain, abide, be still. Let them eat first, but know that your portion is in roots. Are y'all hearing me, saints?